Battle for Bikini Bottom. In every dynasty, there is the crown jewel that keeps it prime and healthy. In the SpongeBob gaming circle, this is Battle for Bikini Bottom. I'm Brendan.
And I'm Zach.
And I'm Alec.
And yes, it did deserve that opening.
It does. Alright.
You may have heard us mentioning this game constantly in the Revenge of the Flying Dutchman playthrough, well...
Which we're still doing, but after hyping it up so much, we were like, you know what, we have to show why. And I finally did get myself a copy of this game, thanks to Brandon taking me someplace. So now we're here to show it off in all of its glory. You'll see that this game is better in every respect.
And here we begin.
Peaceful undersea sanctuary. Today it will be transformed into a theater of pure horror.
Like, you can tell right from the outset, and like, don't get me wrong, graphics aren't everything, but at the same time, this looks so much nicer.
It is, yeah. And the animation, I would say,
Is much better, too.
Yeah.
Don't worry, people, there's still zoom-inable moments.
Oh, yeah.
Just,
Well, look at the multiple camera angles already. I mean, it's already trying to feel more like the show than Revenge of the Flying Dutchman was.
That won't backfire at all.
One last review of the checklist. Let's see. Item number 1, is Plankton a genius? Answer yes. Okay, checklist complete. Throw in the switch. Welcome, my perfectly obedient robot army.
and these are already much better enemies than just random bikers from Revenge of the Flying Dutchman.
And the combat's better.
Much better, but we'll be seeing that later. Why would...
I don't know, there were biker villains in the movie.
Oh yeah, but that was the movie.
True.
Not to mention, why does he have a disobey and an obey switch?
That seems kind of...
That is just asking for it to backfire.
Yeah.
Honestly, Plankton, you deserve that.
We're having an obey and
Another
disobey
perfect
switch. Or
day
don't obey.
playing robots and racehorses.
Yeah, only I keep getting the racehorses and the robots mixed up.
Wouldn't it be great if we had real robots to play with, Patrick? I'd name mine Robo Jr. or Zorlon or maybe Frankie.
Yeah, these unreal robots are getting boring. Hey, what if we put the robots...
I'm mostly being quiet for these because these cutscenes are also better. I wouldn't say the writing is that much better than Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, but I would say this one has a few more good jokes here
It's
and
more of an
there.
improvement.
But it's got more, like, the engine, the animation, the camera angles, it feels much more like the show, and it, I mean, even if the writing isn't any better, it's presented better.
Oh yeah, and of course the most important thing, the gameplay is much better, but we'll be getting there after this cutscene, which does a lot better of a job setting everything up than Revenge of the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah.
Aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did.
Because in that one, SpongeBob accidentally sets the plot in motion because he was apparently illiterate in Revenge of the Flying Dutchman.
Die Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tikitana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
Are you sure this'll work?
Sure. Last week I only had one big cookie crumb and I was really hungry. So I put my cookie crumb in the magic wishing shell. Then I said the magic wishing word and shook it. And in the morning I had lots of little cookie crumbs.
Patrick, I proclaim that tomorrow is going to be the best day ever.
Good night, SpongeBob.
Good night, Patrick. The next morning.
Ah, the good old sound effect.
Gonna play with robots, gonna play with robots, gonna play with... Wow! Gary, did you do that?
What is that written in? Oh, okay, I see the paint bucket. Gary, where's Patrick?
Yeah, Gary. It sure looks like we're in a doozy of a
Okay, now
pickle.
that there's subtitles, I should probably talk more.
I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to
But I
fix
really
this
don't know
mess.
what to say besides just this is a very nostalgic game for Alec and I.
Yeah. Can I explain something super quick?
Sure.
Okay, for some odd reason with these text box, it doesn't continue itself. You actually have to continue it.
Sometimes
It's
games do
weird.
that.
I don't know, but
I
like...
can't think of any off the top of my head, but I do know a couple of games do that.
It's mostly older games, like PS1 games have a lot of that.
Yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of weird to see it, like...
Oh, SpongeBob Super Sponge for the PS1 actually had that, yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that, because I thought, like...
Oh, okay. Press this button.
Oh, yeah, by the way, they never say the actual button name. They just say, oh, press this button.
Well, it's
and
probably
stuff like
because this was multi-console.
Yeah,
like,
but-
we originally just played the GameCube version, but here is
So if I
PS2.
want to come back and talk to you
Because
again,
I'm a
just
Sony
walk up to you and
fanboy.
press this button.
that.
I'd better get started now, Gary. I think
Like,
this
see, like,
is
I had to
going
actually
be a
press X
very
to get to the
long
next
day.
text box to...
It's not really a big deal,
I mean, it's
but
not bad, it's
but,
just
it is uncommon, you know, in today's generation.
And now
Breaking
gameplay.
news!
Oh, yeah.
Bikini Bottom residents have been attacked by a raging
I don't think this guy
torrent
ever
of
shows up in
robot
Revenge of the Flying
horror.
Dutchman, actually.
So much
Like,
for
this one
picking
does have a lot
quietly.
more references to the show.
Authorities
It
are
does,
not
yeah.
sure who is
Yeah, this guy
responsible for
also
unleashing
gives
the
news
mechanical
reports for all the
menaces,
supervillains
but they have
attacking in
assured us
SpongeBob
that
the
the
Yellow
person
Adventure.
is in big,
Yeah, that's
big
right.
trouble.
That's another game I should,
Uh-oh.
That's another game I should
Did
look
I
for at
say
that
big
mall.
trouble? I meant so enormous that it's hard to comprehend trouble. We'll keep you posted as this tragic story unfolds. Tragically, we're sure.
I feel like that's a butt joke.
Oh, yeah,
Here,
by the
Bikini-
way, tagging's a lot better.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, you can actually move in a tag. You don't just stand still. No, you can move, like...
Yeah, SpongeBob's a lot more agile in this game.
Krabs. And it even smells sweaty, just like him.
I don't even want to question that. Like,
Well, that is reference to the show.
yeah.
As a faithful crew member
Yeah, I
of
think
the
it is, but I
Krusty
forget
Krab,
which episode.
Oh, yeah, by the way, different voice actor.
Yeah, totally not the same one from the
head
show.
Shiny object collector.
Wow!
I mean, SpongeBob, most likely.
That's right, a promotion. So what this
You know,
here
this
new
guy's
job
trying his
takes
best, and you can
is
tell he
you
is. Like,
collecting all
his-
these
Like, it's
shiny
not bad
objects
voice
that
acting,
they're
it's
just
all
not the
leaving
same
behind.
voice.
Yeah.
It's
Bring
very
them to me.
obviously not the same
Now
voice.
stop
Yeah.
seahorsing around and get busy collecting.
And now the shinies. That's what I'm gonna call them. 'Cause I don't really know what they're
It's
called.
hard to replace Clancy Brown. He has a very distinctive voice.
Well, Alec, these are shiny things. It's not that hard to
Yeah.
remember.
Well, I know, but I didn't know they actually had a name. Oh, they're just...
Oh, shiny objects, I'm
They're
sorry.
good,
It is
okay.
kind of depressing that SpongeBob considers being upgraded to Shiny Object Collector a promotion.
Well, which would you rather do? Collect shiny things or flip patties?
Probably collect shiny things.
I like shiny things, so I would totally do that almost for free.
Oh, yeah, by the way, this started a bad...
Oh, yep, The Ringer.
The Ringer.
I don't even think The Ringer was an episode at this point, though. Like, I think this was...
And it deserves this.
This was definitely before...
Alright, there you go.
This was definitely before the movie, because, well, the movie had its own game, and that one's also
Oh, yeah,
pretty
also
good.
pictures. I don't know why, there's just random pictures everywhere. And this is really interesting.
Yeah, SpongeBob inside of a clam in long, basically trying to make himself look awesome. That doesn't really seem SpongeBob like. That sounds like more like a picture that Squidward would have in his house, like making him, because Squidward has quite the ego.
I should put there.
How are we already 8 minutes in? That must have been a longer opening cutscene than I thought.
Yeah.
But yeah,
another picture.
Yeah, that one's a reference to the show, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, that one makes sense. I just think the one where he's trying to look majestic is not doesn't make sense for SpongeBob.
Oh, wait, look, guys, a double jump! And he
Yeah,
can hang
double
on
jump.
things, too.
Yeah.
And he sticks out his tongue while doing that. I don't know why. But whatever.
Alec, remember, this is a Let's Play now, you can't be messing around. For
Yeah, I know.
But yeah,
I know,
you see the door saying 20, you need 20 shiny objects to
Oh,
get
yeah,
through.
Sandy.
You need a certain number of shiny objects, not just to give the Mr. Krabs for our MacGuffin of this game, but also to open some areas.
Okay, this is where he has that giant library in his tiny house.
Yeah, I don't know where he gets to fit this inside of a pineapple.
And I'm actually having trouble. Like I feel kind of uneasy saying the phrase. This is another reference to the show, because this game is has so much of the show in it compared to Revenge of the Flying Dutchman that I would honestly just say that this feels like a successful adaptation of the show. It's kind of hard to just keep saying references because its personality just feels so spot on in comparison.
Oh yeah, like, whoa! That's a air camera.
Oh god. Okay. Oh, okay.
We're trying to show that this game is better. Game, stop.
It's just.
But yeah, here's yeah, SpongeBob has a wide variety of attacks in this game. You've got your standard square, and he does the spin attack. You've got triangle, which allows him to do that jump up attack with a Viking helmet. Leif Erikson Day, everybody.
Oh yeah.
I thought that's what that was a reference to.
Or maybe it just happens to be a coincidence, but I like to think it's Leif Erikson Day.
And now time limit.
Those socks are kind of important, by the way. You'll see
Yeah,
why.
because you need them to get 100% in this game.
I was about to say, Alec, are you planning on 100%ing? Or is that for a more professional?
I don't know. I'll just have the idea that I'm gonna do it, and if I just like get to a point where I don't feel like I can do it, then I just
Depends on the mood.
yeah, I guess.
Okay.
And then do the timer. Yeah, the timer's still going. And from there, and now I can get the spatula.
You think it would go off when you collect the sock.
Yeah, it's weird. Like even if you collect the golden spatula too, it will still keep going. And then awkward. Oh wait. Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't do it yet.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's until later.
It usually auto-saves right after collecting a golden spatula. Those are our MacGuffins of the game. There is 100 to collect if Alec is to be believed.
Yeah, there is 100.
Okay.